Who has impacted your life? Freddie Mercury is a rock legend who changed the way we interpret rock today, impacted future musicians, and how people view AIDS. I'm sure you can all think of someone who is angelic in some way, and today I'm going to talk about the real Queen. Throughout my high school career as a swimmer, I used to listen to Queen songs to pump me up before my meets. He was just so inspiring and uplifting in most of his songs that it made me feel like I could just go out there and do anything. Today I would like to give tribute to Freddie Mercury by telling you about him and how he impacted me and how he impacted the world. Freddie Mercury is one of the most famous singers in the world. He was born in Zanzibar on September 5th, 1945. He was the eldest child and had a younger sister. His real name was Faraka Bulsara, and he was often bullied because of his large teeth. He started playing piano at the age of 7 because his parents wanted him to become good with instruments, yet did they know that his voice was going to be his powerhouse. When he moved to England when he was much older, he didn't get mocked for his teeth as much. He got more mocked because of his race. People often said he was Pakistani, and he was not. During this time, this is when he developed his very eccentric personality. He began not caring what people thought about him, and he also began even wearing female clothes. I found this information from FreddieMercury.com and NBCNews.com. Next, I'm going to tell you about how he became the legend we all know and love. He became the lead singer of Queen after he basically stalked out Smile Performances, which was the band that Roger Taylor and Brian May were in. And he actually knew the lead singer because he went to school with him. But after their lead singer thought he wanted something more, he left the band and decided to pursue a single career, and that's when Freddie Mercury stepped in. Before this, Smile was just a cover band, but Freddie changed the name to Queen, and his abilities they kind of thought he lacked at the beginning, but then they soon realized the gem that they had actually found. His teeth gave him more vocal range, and he also encouraged his band's mates to branch out and write songs rather than just doing covers. His unique style presented through his music and on stage influenced many musicians such as Lady Gaga and Brendan Urie. I got this information from MSN.com and Billboard.com. For example, Lady Gaga took her name as a spin off of Radio Gaga, and I often sometimes think that her outfits she used to kind of portray Freddie Mercury's sense of style in today, and I wonder if whenever she's wearing her meat suit, she ever thinks, what would Freddie Mercury do? He influenced me because of the risks he took, and he never doubted himself. Freddie battled with AIDS, and many people did not know that he had AIDS until his last days before he died on November 24th, 1991. He was only 45, and he died of AIDS-related pneumonia. Even though his band was only together for 20 years, they created something that most bands take a lifetime to create. Although he doesn't know this, the Freddie Mercury Foundation was established after his death, and it raised millions of dollars for AIDS. The concert happened 5 months after his death, and 72,000 people attended it. And that is when the Mercury Phoenix Foundation was established. And over the past 23 years, they have raised over $15 million for AIDS research. I found this from Time.com and Forbes.com. Freddie Mercury impacted the lives of so many, especially me, because he taught me how to take risks in and out of the pool. He was a rock legend that will never be forgotten. And interestingly enough, when he did pass, his songs near his death kind of marked what was coming. and people didn't realize that, but afterwards. And I like to think that he knew what he was doing with that, and he wanted people not to be afraid of death, and he wanted people to think of him as being strong whenever he left this world. So I would just like to say thank you to Mr. Mercury for your time here on Earth, and I cannot wait to meet you one day. Any questions?
What's your favorite Queen song?
It would have to be Radio Gaga, or I like 39.
Did you go see the movie?
I did see Bohemian Rhapsody. It's one of my favorite movies, for sure.
I agree. It was a great movie.
What's interesting is it's not very accurate, though, to what actually happened, because, like, whenever they were performing at Live Aid, it showed that he had, like, announced that he had AIDS, which was not true. That happened afterwards.